Hey there, heroes and villains, it's your boy Glimmer back at it again, bringing you some more Ultra Rumble news tonight. We have a dev blog and some patch notes to go over, so I just wanted to go ahead and read through them. You know, new season, new patch, new blog, new us. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in it here. We got the dev blog pulled up first. My Hero Ultra Rumble dev blog, volume 14. As the 7th season of the TV anime begins and My Hero Academia continues to captivate fans, we are thrilled to announce that My Hero Academia Ultra Rumble has reached Season 5 thanks to all of you. We would like to thank all the players who continue to make this game exciting. In Season 5, we finally introduced that popular character, the man who is the closest to the #1 hero, including professional heroes. Mirio Togata joined the ranks. With his quirk, allowing him to phase through objects and attack opponents along the shortest path, Mirio can both close the distance to opponents and protect allies in a pinch. We hope you enjoy playing with the versatile Lemillion in both offense and defense. We are also planning to introduce that powerful character, so please look forward to it. And I think this is referring to a quirk skill set or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. But, so right here, furthermore, we have opened a new stage, USJ version 2, which is a modified version of USJ to change the way you fight. We have made various modifications throughout the stage, but the highlight of this stage is a significantly revamped mountain area, offering battles in terrains with more depth, including caves, rocky cliffs, and pillars. We hope you enjoy battles in this environment, more three-dimensional than ever before. In addition, we have made 2 major changes to the rank system. Yeah, this is pretty exciting, pretty cool. I'm okay with this. I heard about this on Twitter the other day. First, we have added a new rank tier. Until now, there have been 4 rank tiers: beginner, amateur, pro, and ace rank. As the number of players has increased, the gap between the pro and ace ranks has become wider. To better match players with opponents of the most appropriate ranks, we have created expert rank between the pro and ace ranks, expert 1, 2, and 3. Ranks increase in the order of 1, 2, and 3, yeah. So I'm okay with this, and this is actually a really good sign. Let me tell you why this is a good sign, guys. So it means more people are playing the game, which kind of like means all those people on Twitter, on the Ultra Rumble Twitter and Reddit, who are like, oh, this game's dying, oh my gosh, nerf this or everyone's gonna leave. You know, it's like, shut up, like, you don't know what you're talking about. The game's doing just fine. And this is pretty great. I do feel like Pro 5 to Ace, there wasn't, you know, we needed something else there, because like it was so easy to get Ace, and like so many people were in Ace that didn't need to be there. So I'm okay with this. I'm okay with them adding the expert ranks to kind of thin that out and kind of give us better elos, better matchmaking, presumably. But anyways, corresponding to the introduction of expert rank, we have prepared costumes as rank up rewards. So we hope you are eager to take part and enjoy these new ranks. Aside from that, we are aware of the various feedbacks regarding matchmaking. In the current matchmaking, in addition to rank, we also consider factors such as the results of a certain number of recent matches to determine the skill of the players, and we try to match people whose skills are as close as possible based on their overall results and skill. So I guess they are talking about your overall stats, your match average, and all that is being taken in consideration. Even so, there may be some deviations depending on the time slot. Yeah, because, you know, obviously later at night or during the school week, less people are going to be playing. But we will continue to optimize the matching process as needed, so we thank you for your understanding. Ooh. The second point is the entry fee for ranked matches. We are aware that using new or unfamiliar characters in ranked matches can be challenging for some players, and they may be hesitant to use these characters in ranked matches. To alleviate this concern, for up to a certain rank, we have reduced the entry fee for ranking matches for players using specific characters or specific quirk sets that are set for each season. So each season there's going to be specific quirk sets and characters that if you use them, it costs less to enter ranked. You know, like every rank costs a certain amount of rank points to even enter. With this, it's going to cost less. So it encourages you to play those new characters you got in ranked and show them off. Therefore, by possessing specific characters or quirk sets, you can enjoy reduced entry fees and more easily earn rank points, making it more efficient to climb the ranks. And it says that this is set each season, so I guess that means it's going to be the same characters for the whole season. So like, I know right now it's like all of our new quirk skill sets, Mirio and All for One or whatever. So I guess if you were to get all of those, how cheap would it be to play ranked? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have everyone but Mirio. Bless up, here's hoping I'll pull him. And I know it only cost me right now, season just started, 50 points to go into rank. So I wonder once I get Mirio, how that'll change and look. But anyways, let's continue here. Even if you want to use the same specific character as other players when forming a team to prevent unfairness, please rest assured that if you possess a specific character or quirk moveset, you can enter the rank match with the cost reduction still applied. So yeah, even if you're not playing as those characters, you still get the reduction. So as long as you have them, you get a reduction on going into ranked. Very interesting, very interesting. Aside from this, we are also fixing other bugs and adjusting the balance of characters. Please refer to the patch notes for details. We will continue to make improvements so that more players can enjoy the game. We hope you will continue to enjoy My Hero Ultra Rumble. So yeah, there's quite a bit to digest here. You know, of course, we're giving big shout outs to season 7 of the anime, Togata coming to the game, USJ version 2, our new rank and new rank system. Very exciting stuff here. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into the patch notes now. It's a pretty crazy patch notes, lots of buffs just for everyone. It's like Oprah, you get a buff, you get a buff, you get a buff. So yeah, let's get into the patch notes real quick, guys. Got them right here for us. So under the newly added section, it says, added a new stage, USJ version 2, which is like the USJ stage with partial modifications. USJ version 2 and UA Island are switched every 2 hours. Tutorial, training, and custom match modes will not switch. They added UI arrows indicating input directions on the wheel control screen. If you're selecting emotes, phrases, pings, you now have a little arrow in the middle. Added a function to open a shortcut by pressing the assigned button to use level up cards in possession anytime while using a keyboard. I play on console, so I'm not 100%. I guess you can keybind to level up now for PC. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Modified certain items in the settings menu. When using the keyboard, you can now select switch hold using the wheel. Added a function that allows you to change the display when an ally causes the opponent to guard break or down by turning on or off. Okay, so you can turn those down. I would never do that, or turn them off. I would never do that, but to each their own. Added the feature of entry cost discount in ranked matches. That's what we just went over. Entry fees for ranked matches are discounted when specific characters or quirk skill sets are owned at certain ranks. Added the new rank tiers 1, 2, and 3. Adjusted some items of the mission display. Changed to display the mission screen once a day upon login. Yeah, when you first log in, your mission screen will pop up now. The mission icon did change. It actually looks really cool and I like it. And added a new icon for when new missions are available. Just some quality of life stuff there. And we have some system improvements. Let's jump into it. Adjusted the intensity of aim assist for the Steam version to match other platforms. I'm okay with that. If you're using a controller in the Steam version, you should have the same aim assist as other platforms, at least in theory. Maybe a little stronger though, because mouse and keyboard is a completely different beast, but I'll digress. I am sure they know what they're talking about with that. Adjusted the following defense buff effects so that they do not occur for damage areas and slip damage such as burning or collapsing. So these are defense buff effects that will not occur for when you're in the storm and when you're burning or collapsing. Team members assault roll buffs, assault ability card buffs, Kirishima special action hardening buffs. Mount Lady's special action Gigantifi... Oh, hold on, guys. I haven't seen anyone really talking about this, but this is kind of huge. Because Kirishimas and Mount Ladies could really outsurvive you in the storm and through damage with those quirks. But now if you burn or collapse them, then they're gonna get wrecked. Ooh, that's kind of a shadow nerf. That's kind of a soft nerf to both those characters. That's kind of wild. Poor Kirishima. He's already having it hard enough like last season, and now this season with Muriel basically replacing him by being a better melee. This is kind of crazy. This is kind of nuts. And now, you know, they won't be able to outstall you just by hanging out in the storm with hardening on. Oh, it's gonna be... Wow. Very interesting. I wonder what the reasoning behind that was. Improved the visibility of allies' call sign use and quirk skill effects. I like that. Perfectly okay with that. Sometimes it was hard to see certain things. Adjusted the time until the safe area shrinks. Adjusted damage within damage areas. I wonder what the hard numbers on this are. I wish they would post that for us in here. We'll have to do some digging, boys, and I'll get back to you. Bug fixes. Ooh, okay, let's see it. Oh my gosh, they're cooking. Fix a bug where Todoroki's quirk skill Gamma Ice Stalagmite could freeze you twice. Thank goodness. I know Todoroki's not broken or strong right now, but this was still annoying when you would get double frozen by like ice that had already disappeared. So that's huge. Fix a bug in Cementos quirk Gamma Structural Slab where the attack judgment occurred before the cement was generated when a bullet landed at the opponent's feet. That's true. The actual damage occurring with that quirk was very wonky. Sometimes it would be when you first deploy it. Sometimes it would be when it appears. Sometimes it would be when it actually builds. You know what I'm saying? Like So, okay, I'm glad for them. And then, thank goodness, the community's been begging for it. We finally got it, guys. Fix the infinite Gamma Ida glitch. Thank goodness, no more of those 100-mile-an-hour Idas. I've already seen a dramatic drop in the amount of Idas, although they have been replaced by another glitcher, but we'll get into that at the end of the video. I'll talk about that some more and warn you guys about it. But yeah, this is huge. Thank goodness they finally fixed it. It was super annoying. Very much needed to get this out of the game. Very toxic. Fix a bug where if Aizawa's quirk skill A simultaneously restrain the opponent at the same time they were being compressed by an ally compresses special action, they would remain captured indefinitely. Wow, I didn't even know that was a glitch. But it's a good thing they fixed that, because that sounds game breaking. Fixed a bug where some attack effects of Ibra's quirk skill Beta were not displayed. Okay, yeah, her vines are very wonky, so honestly they need to fix the alpha too, but I'm glad they're looking at her, at least. Fix a bug where All Might's quirk skill Beta rush damage did not change based on level when activated in air. Oh, another bug I didn't know there was, but I'm glad they're fixing this. See, people complain all the time about our little dev team, but they cook. Look at this stuff. They do so much for us, fixing everything. Fix a bug on the Switch version where gyro operation was also inverted when the camera control was set to inverted. Listen, I've never understood gyro controls. I don't use them. I never have, never will. But wow, I can't believe that was a thing. Fix a bug where the voice chat icon will not be displayed for the second match onwards when playing consecutive matches with voice chat enabled. Very interesting there. Fix a bug where the aim mode would not be deactivated when obtaining a level up card while in aim mode. Yes, I've had this glitch happen before, so awesome that they're fixing these glitches. Like, look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at these bug fixes. It's like this whole screen. They're cooking. And now we have our character adjustments, guys. Alright. Let's get into it. Let's see what they did. Let's see what they cooked up here. Midoriya. Ooh. Special action carry to safety. Reduce damage taken while in use. Okay. Hold on, you can't see that. There we go. And then let's see. Full bullet. HP changed to 350. Quirk skill Beta adjusted to make it easier to reach maximum power by reducing the required height. Changed to increased damage based on height. Ooh. Ooh, so the kick does more damage from lower now. Spicy. Quirk skill Gamma, ground impact. Reduce the time until a jump is activated by long pressing. Reduce the time until a jump is activated by... Okay, so you jump faster. That's great, because sometimes I'd be trying to run with him, and I just get smacked out of both my Gammas, and then you're dead. Increase the height of a jump. Ooh, huge buff to full bullet Deku. I'm going to have to play him some more, because that sounds pretty good. These are some great buffs right here for him, because honestly, he did feel a little underwhelming. So I think this is going to put him in a great spot. We have some Ochako buffs. Quirk skill Beta, increase attack range at levels 1 to 8. Yes, throw that Honda Civic. Throw that Honda. Smack him with the car. Quirk skill Gamma, Nebula Space. Change so that floating objects stay on the ceiling when used indoors. Okay, interesting. I'll have to see that in game to really get a vibe for it. Reduce the time for floating objects to naturally fall. I'm okay with that, because sometimes you would lift it and then get into a fight, and then you would honestly forget it's still up, and then you need to lift it again, and it's like you release it and it's still going down, you know what I mean? Because it's still in the air. So yeah, I'm okay with this. This seems like just quality of life on Ochako, and I'll have to play her because it sounds fantastic. Like fantastic quality of life changes on Ochako right there. And then we have some Todoroki stuff here. So Quirk skill Gamma, Ice Stalagmite, increased freeze duration. Oh goodness. Change so that opponents blown away after being frozen become invincible. Okay, that's a great change. So you're frozen for longer, but it looks like it's gonna be harder for him to like full to zero you with it. So, or you know, like basically one tap you in a combo with it. So they fixed his bug on that skill, increased the freeze duration, and then you now have invincibility if you get blown away after being frozen. So pretty huge, pretty great changes, just quality of life, trying to make that ability feel better for everyone, for the Todoroki playing and for the people playing against him. Special action, change to reach the ground when activated from above. Yeah, because it would kind of get stuck, right, on like structures in the air. So okay. Again, kind of like the Ochako, but quality of life stuff. I'll have to see this in game to get a vibe for the change. Sue, Quirk skill Beta, change to allow angling towards the aim direction when used on the ground. Okay. Yeah, lots of quality of life here, so I'll have to see that in game as well, kind of like all this other stuff. There's a lot of quality of life changes and a lot of like balance adjustments too. Like I don't think this is gonna make her broken, and I don't think like this is gonna make Todoroki broken, and I don't think this is gonna make Ochako broken, but I think it's gonna make them all feel better to play as and more fair to play against. Huge Shigaraki changes. Oh my gosh, guys. Quirk skill Alpha, Earthcrack. This is for the strike one. Yeah, this is for the strike. Decrease damage at all levels. Change to travel up along walls. Okay. Change so that ammo is not consumed even if motion is cancelled before activation. That kind of makes sense. So if you like cancel it before you get it off, then you don't use ammo. That makes sense. That's how it should be. Increased range and scope, so I guess width, at levels 1 to 8. Decreased damage, but it now goes up walls and goes farther. Oh, so they're compensating for his lack of vertical mobility by making him able to attack on top of buildings with that. That makes a lot of sense, and I'm kind of okay with it because like Assault Shigaraki has pushed Red Shiggy like right out of the limelight, so these buffs are pretty good for him. I think it'll make him a lot more viable than he has been recently. Quirk skill Beta, Ground Destruction, increased spread speed at level 9, unified activation speed across all levels. Ooh, that second part means that it'll probably be better at earlier levels compared to how it was before, but it'll probably feel a little worse at higher levels to compensate. And increase spread speed at level 9, that's scary because the thing is already the size of like a crater, so like the impact crater in Path of Titans, but he's gonna hit that and you're just gonna need to run. Quirk skill Gamma, area glitch, increased charge distance at levels 1 to 8. I'm okay with that. His mobility is so bad compared to a lot of other characters, so I'm okay with this. He needs to be able to have some kind of escape, you know what I mean? Some kind of escape tool. I always just chase down red shiggies and they can't get away. Special action Collapse Hand, enhanced tracking of opponents when used in midair. And that's a huge buff because if I had a nickel for every time I missed a Collapse Hand, I'd be a rich man. Endeavor, special action Flight, reduce gauge consumption during hovering. I love that. Endeavor's flight meter runs out so fast, so it's pretty awesome that they're giving him a buff like this to where, you know, at least while he's hovering in place, he uses less of his flight consumption gauge, which makes sense considering, you know, he's not moving, he's just staying in one place. I heard about this. I'm really excited about this next one. Mr. Compress, Quirk skill Alpha, adjusted to prevent falling backwards when fired upwards. Thank goodness. Quirk skill Gamma, Magician's Choice, grants super armor effect upon determining direction until activation. Listen, if you guys have been watching my stream, how many times have I said that he needs super armor on his Gamma as a compressed main? How many times have I been saying that? I must have said it at least 1,000 times, and look what they did. Is there a Bike King dev out there? Is there a Bike King dev watching my video right now? If you are, I appreciate your work. You're doing great. But yeah, I love this. I've already played a compressed game and it feels amazing. It's so great being able to actually get this off when you're supposed to instead of just getting knocked out of it and dying. So yeah, it's huge. Kirishima is not a, like, you know, huge threat to compress anymore because before Kirishima could just stun you out of all of your Gammas and then you get wrecked because he can harden through your alphas and your beta doesn't do anything. But now you can actually escape that Kirishima. So compressed mains, we eat. We also got that sweet new skin, you know, so we eat this season. Mount Lady, Quirk skill Beta, Caldera Stomp, reduce the height of the attack range. I read this and it feels like reduce the height of the attack range. Oh, okay, so I guess, yeah, so sometimes when playing against the Gigantified Mount Lady, she would hit you with that kick when you're like above her legs, you know, like above stomp range, and it would still hit you. So I think they're reducing like how high the attack hits. Yeah. So this is good. I'm okay with this soft nerf on Mount Lady. She deserves it. Dinky, Quirk skill Gamma, Human Stun Gun, adjusted effect position to match attack judgment. Adjusted effect position to match attack judgment. Okay, so people get stunned. Okay, oh, so the stun effect is now more in line with where you hit. That makes sense, because before, you could kind of miss someone with this Gamma and it would still stun them. Like, once or twice I would miss someone and be like, oh, I missed, but then I turn around and they're actually stunned and I'm like, oh, I hit them? So yeah, this makes sense. So it looks like they're making this more accurate. Momo, oh gosh, Momo. Quirk skill Beta, create. Change so that the shield can be broken by self or ally attacks after placement. Okay, quality of life so you don't box yourself in somewhere. That's good. That's very good. Quirk skill Gamma, Bullet Rain, reduce the number of scattered... Oh, don't hate me, guy. Don't hate me, guys. Matryoshka dolls? Matryoshka doll? I'm sorry, guys. I cannot pronounce that for the life of me. I am very tired, by the way. It's super late when I'm recording this. But increased damage. So less shrapnel, less dolls bouncing around, but they do more damage. I'm okay with that. So it's more of a skill shot now. Reduced the probability of team enhancement kits being dropped by her lucky bag. I'm also okay with this. It was nuts. Momo's like loading into the game, and the first thing is they get a level 4 bag, a team enhancement kit, and then shields and health. You know, like, that's crazy. So I'm okay with all these changes on Momo. Nothing too crazy. She hasn't been nerfed into the ground. Just a quality of life change. They made Gamma more of a skill shot, and lucky bag is more lucky. So I'm okay with all that on Momo. Let's get into all for one here. Quirk skill Alpha, reduce the time until charging is complete. I'm okay with that. It felt so slow having to charge up the Alpha, so I'm okay with this. And it looks like they messed this up, and this is supposed to be up here. I don't know what it's doing there. All Might, Quirk skill A, takes a smash. Charge shockwaves do not penetrate obstacles. Okay. Okay, so I didn't know it did this, but alright, All Might charge shockwaves no longer penetrate obstacles, guys. So All Might fans, sorry you don't get that anymore. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, last one here. Twice, my boy, my main. My main is compressing Twice, so let's get into this, boys. Special action Mud Imitation. Increase the number of clones that can exist simultaneously to 7. Clones beyond the 8th will disappear in order of creation. I already played a game where I ran around with 7 clones, and guys, it is insane. It is so crazy, so much fun. So yeah, awesome, more clones, Dead Man Parade, let's go. And then Toga here, we're going to talk about her a little bit too. So Toga's special action transform, change to prevent discarding blood by long pressing the special action button after blood absorption. So here's the deal, guys. I was going to talk about Toga. They're ignoring her again, which is crazy. The dev team is full of Toga mains, I already know. But they're still ignoring her beta that everyone's been asking to have nerfed since Season 1. And there's also a glitch with Toga right now. I'm not going to show footage because I don't want to post a tutorial. I'm just going to tell you about it and warn you about it. So if a Toga copies a Lemillion, turns into him, uses permeation, and then it's very interesting. It looks, I'm not going to describe how they do that, but they use the permeation special action and then go back to Toga, and the permeation is constantly active, allowing the Toga to walk through walls and avoid all damage except for damage from Twice clones. Twice clones seem to be the only things that can hurt the Togas when they do this. I don't know why, but it's another glitch they're gonna have to adjust. Instead of last couple of seasons it was the Ida Infinite Gamma glitch. This season it's the Toga Invincibility Permeation glitch. So just be on the lookout for that, guys. The Toga mains out there figured this out day 1, and I've already seen people abusing it. So if you see a Toga that's not taking damage, run. That's my best advice, and hope a Twice can take them out for you. Anyways, guys, that's our patch notes. Thank you for your continued support of My Hero Ultra Rumble. Thank you for your continued support of my channel. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. You mean the world to me. And yeah, you guys have a great time rumbling in Season 5, and I'll see you in the streams. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, and give me a like and a subscribe here if you enjoy my content, you enjoy these updates and news videos. And yeah, comment down below. Are you guys excited for all these balance adjustments? It seems like everyone got a buff just about, so everyone's eating good. Tell me, did your main get a buff? Did one of your subs get a buff? Or are you still waiting on that buff? Are you waiting on someone to get a nerf? Let me know down below, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Anyways, it's Glimmer signing out. Peace.